This meeting to order. First, we'll have our invocation, and then we will have our Pledge of Allegiance. Please stand for the invocation from Mayor Hinton and remain standing for the pledge.
Let us pray. Dear Father, may we be granted wisdom, discernment, and compassion as we deliberate on the matters before us tonight. In your name we pray. Amen.
Amen. Attention, salute. Pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Next item on our agenda is roll call. Ms. Webb, please call roll.
Pro Tem Washington.
Here.
Councilman Wiggins.
Here.
Councilwoman Dykes.
Here.
Councilman Aiken.
Here.
And President Bobo.
Present. Item number 5 on our agenda is presentations. We have 3 this evening. Our business of the month has been delayed until September 23rd, so we have 2 other proclamations and a presentation. The first proclamation is going to be for dyslexia awareness. If you will, please join Mayor Hinton at the lectern.
When I'm finished, if you want to say a word, you'd be welcome to do that. Okay. Good evening. This proclamation is in regards to Dyslexia Awareness Month, in which is October. Whereas October has been designated as National Dyslexia Awareness Month, an important time to recognize the challenges faced by individuals with dyslexia and to promote understanding and support for those affected by this learning difference. And whereas dyslexia is a prevalent condition that impacts individuals' ability to read, write, and spell, affecting millions of people across all age groups, socioeconomic backgrounds, and nationalities. Whereas the City of Northport acknowledges the ongoing commitment of local organizations like the Chrysalic Center, which works tirelessly to support children and adults with dyslexia by providing vital resources and educational assistance tailored to their unique needs. And whereas the Chrysalic Center believes in the potential of every student and works to empower them with the tools and support necessary to thrive in their educational journeys in life. Whereas community engagement plays a crucial role in raising awareness, promoting education, and fostering acceptance of dyslexia, ensuring that every individual is given the opportunity to reach their full potential. Now therefore be resolved that I, John Hinton, as Mayor of the City of Northport, with the full support of the City Council, do hereby proclaim October as National Dyslexia Awareness Month in our city. Furthermore, I invite all residents to attend the Designing for Dyslexia Open Gala on September 21st, 2024 from 6:30 p.m. to 9 o'clock p.m. at 14870 Edgewood Drive, Tuscaloosa. This event aims to raise funds to support literacy programs for the Chrysalic Center, helping to ensure that valuable resources remain accessible to those who need them most. Let us all work together to foster an inclusive community where individuals with dyslexia are recognized, understood, and supported. In witness whereof, I have set my hand and caused the seal of the City of Northport to be affixed this 9th day of September 2024. Signed, John Hinton, Mayor. And would you like to, before I hand you this, would you like to make a few comments?
Sure, thank you. Hi, thank you for your time. My name is Nisha Warbington, and I, along with my friend Jenny Lee, are the co-founders of the nonprofit that Dr. Hinton just spoke about. We are the Chrysalic Center, and we are a relatively new 501c3 nonprofit here in Tuscaloosa, and our primary purpose is to serve the children and families who are impacted by dyslexia. 1 in 5 children, 1 in 5 people are affected by dyslexia, and it's a learning difference that impacts their ability to read, write, and spell, which of course are the foundations of our traditional education system. As a result, these children need to be taught differently, they need to be nurtured differently, and they need to experience a different kind of classroom and a different kind of learning environment. And that's what our center is working so tirelessly to do. We are here in the community to advocate on behalf of these individuals, as well as provide tutoring, therapy, and support to them in both community-based and school-based services. So if you know anyone in the community that's affected by dyslexia, send them our way. And if you would like to support us in this advocacy effort, we would love to speak with you, to give you more information about our organization. And we would love to see you all at the Designing for Dyslexia event that we've partnered with many of our local businesses to bring to our community. Jenny has brought some tickets for the council and for you, Dr. Hinton, and so we would like to share those with you and just share our gratitude. I especially appreciated that your proclamation pointed out that it is a learning difference and not a disability, and that means a lot to us for that to be recognized by our city. Thank you, guys.
I know a little bit about this.
I
You'll
bet
make a
you
picture
do.
here from my family, actually. Let me open this just a minute. And there we go.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. We appreciate you guys.
You have somebody in your family? We all do, I think. I've got these for y'all. This is, next week, September the 21st. Do you wanna just pass them down? Thank you.
The next item on our agenda is a proclamation for the Junior League of Tuscaloosa proclaiming Find the Good Day. If you will, please join us at the lectern. I'll come down there with you guys.
How are you? Good. Just the two of you.
I think we have a video to start as well.
Just join us here on the side.
Hey y'all, Christy Bobo here from Northport, Alabama. I'm a Junior League sustainer and our City Council president. The Junior League of Tuscaloosa has been a beacon of hope and positive change in our communities for decades. Inspired by the legacy of junior leagues across the world, our members have dedicated themselves to empowering women and driving meaningful transformations in our area. In 2019, I decided it was time to create a larger ripple effect in my own community of Northport. Since then, I've been blessed to be elected as the City of Northport Council President. Now, in this position of service, I'm able to apply the very same principles that I learned during my time as an active member of the Junior League of Tuscaloosa. One of my favorite community events that our city has implemented is the Northport Bunny Trail, a celebration of civic pride and community engagement. Centered around the Easter holiday, the Junior League's partnership has been paramount to the success of this event, as their devoted volunteers work hand in hand with our city employees to bring our community together with a series of events. Through training, mentorship, and hands-on service, the Junior League has cultivated a new generation of confident leaders who are making a real difference. The friendships that I've made during my time with the league are the same women who support me today. They're the ones who show up in times of crisis and in celebration, and they're the ones who cheer alongside me when our community comes together. At the heart of our work is a profound commitment to the spirit of Find the Good Day. It's a movement that reflects the timeless values of kindness, empowerment, and compassion that have defined junior leagues for over a century. By embracing this ethos, we strive to bring sunshine and positivity to all those we serve, uplifting their spirits and inspiring them to be agents of change in their own right. There are days when we may wonder what our purpose is on this earth, and I can honestly tell you that the Junior League of Tuscaloosa has contributed greatly to helping me define my purpose, to help others, and to find the good day. As we celebrate this special occasion, I just invite all passionate individuals to join us in continuing this legacy of compassion. Together, let's create a future where kindness and unity reign supreme, and where every day is filled with the promise of positive change.
Thank you, President Bobo. I'm sure I probably look much better with all these ladies around me up here today. So let me read the proclamation. Whereas the Junior League of Tuscaloosa has proudly served our community for over 90 years, dedicated to identifying the needs of those around them and working tirelessly to address them. Whereas at the heart of the Junior League's mission lies a profound commitment to empowering women as catalysts for transformative change within our society. Through training, mentorship, and hands-on experiences, members of the Junior League cultivate the skills necessary to evolve into confident leaders who inspire positive progress in our communities. And where science has shown that optimism can greatly enhance our health, motivation, and overall performance. Embracing a positive outlook requires bravery and resilience, encouraging individuals to overcome challenges rather than succumb to negativity. And whereas each September members of Junior League Tuscaloosa come together to celebrate Find the Good Day, a celebration that embodies the spirit of kindness, empowerment, and community service, reflecting the timeless values upheld by Junior Leagues worldwide. And whereas Find the Good Day is not just a designated date on the calendar, it symbolizes a movement, a collective commitment to recognizing and amplifying the good in all communities. And whereas this special day serves as a reminder for everyone to focus on the positives surrounding them, it encourages acts of goodness, goodwill, engaging in community service, demonstrating that every small act of kindness fuels a greater impact. And now therefore be resolved that I, John Hinton, as Mayor of the City of Northport, with the full support of the City Council, do hereby proclaim September 19, 2024, as Find the Good Day in the City of Northport. I urge all citizens to participate in this day by celebrating acts of kindness, volunteering, and fostering a spirit of unity and goodwill. Would you like to make some comments?
Please, thank you.
Thank you. Sure.
So I'm Shayna McIntosh, the current president of the Junior League of Tuscaloosa, and we are very excited, and thank you, Mayor Hinton, President Bobo, Council, and City of Northport for honoring Find the Good Day in the Junior League of Tuscaloosa. So this is our inaugural Find the Good Day here in our community, and International Find the Good Day is an opportunity to highlight the positive impact that we can have when we come together as a community. We are excited to see the City of Northport support this cause and encourage participation. Our partnership with the City of Northport is valued beyond measure. We are excited to promote our period pantry to help address period poverty across our communities, and we have opened our Northport Bunny Trail sponsorship opportunities to support ongoing efforts of the Junior League of Tuscaloosa in community and service. Junior League of Tuscaloosa and the City of Northport encourage all community members to intentionally focus on and contribute to what is good, what is kind, and what makes our community a better place on September 19th and always. Please visit the Junior League of Tuscaloosa website for more information about how we are going to help Find the Good Day come to Tuscaloosa, Northport, and all of our surrounding communities. Thank you so much. There's a lot. Okay, do we need to move?
For our next presentation, we will have an update on River Run Park with Miss Tara Tubbs.
We have a presentation. All right, I want to take an opportunity to update you on River Run Park. We've been under construction since about February. So I know it's starting to get a lot of excitement, a lot of talk. So I wanted to be able to bring you some new renderings that we have that are actually specifically of our park, and also some construction footage. So as you remember, Northport Shore is about 300 acres that we have along the river that is the overall home of River Run Park. River Run Park is the sports complex that houses 9 tournament-ready fields, and so this is from the original master plan that you adopted about this time last year. This is a rendering of our actual park. So these are you've seen some of these images before, something similar that was in schematic, but now we actually have renderings from the architecture that shows you exactly what River Run Park will look like when it's built and being used by our community. This is the south entrance. We have the signature baseball field. It has concessions buildings, it has grandstand seating, 150 premium folding seatings, and 400 bleacher seats, press box, conference room, umpire locker room. Then to the bottom right of the picture, you'll see the signature softball field, houses a restroom building, grandstand seating as well, observation deck over a dugout, field equipment storage, press box, conference room, and an umpire locker room. We have Championship Plaza. As soon as you walk into the entrance, you'll walk across Championship Plaza, and this is a much better view without the labels on what you can see. We have the playgrounds. It is a beautiful, beautiful facility. From the north end, you have another entrance, another building for restrooms, concession stands, about 4,500 square feet of shaded area. A lot of feedback we've gotten throughout this process is make sure we have shade. We're going to be playing ball in July and August in Alabama. We need shade. This is a picture of what our north entrance would look like. The wayfinding package is close, so we're going to bid the rest of the project in a couple of weeks. So our wayfinding, we're going with our same signature colors with the green. You'll be able to have these signs at all of our fields. This is an example of what it'll look like to designate what fields you're on. We're going to utilize pennants to be on top of the poles so you can see from a distance. We're using a lot of paint for signage and wayfinding to help go with that vintage feel that we're doing with the historic baseball. So this would be an example of what a dugout would look like. This would be dugout number 3 for the visitors. Championship softball field. Concessions area, again, with the wayfinding championship baseball and the River Run Park concessions. This is a look from the entrance. You see the Northport Shore inlay into our sidewalk, and then the park map showing you where you are, where you need to go, labeling the fields. And then this will be the look as when you walk in with our signature bridge in Northport that connects the signature baseball and the signature softball fields. So the construction timeline, we began the grading and utilities in February. That should be complete in the fall of 2024 in November. The field construction began in July. The turf installation should begin in the spring of 2025, and the fields will be complete in the summer of 2025. The architectural and final site work package will begin in the fall. We're going to start advertising in the next few weeks for that. And then we anticipate River Run Park being complete in August and being ready to play ball in the fall. So remember what we had before. This is the site for River Run Park. This was area that the city of Northport had, and it was basically created because when the river was dredged out, they were able to build up this site. It's been there for 20 to 30 years, or probably more than that now, 30 to 40 years. And so this is what it looked like when we began. This is where we are now. I have a little bit of drone footage as of August 15th. I won't bore you with the 8 minutes of the drone footage, but I do want you to see exactly what it looks like now. So as you can see, the shapes of the fields are really taking place. If you went out there today, this would completely look different again because they have the roads in. You can start to see the entrances where they're putting some stone down with our parking lots. And it is a very, very exciting time. And I wanted to make sure everybody understood, since this is not something that you see every day and pass by every day, I wanted everybody to understand where we are in this project and that we're on schedule to be done in a year. Any questions?
It's looking great. I know last week, I think, was curb and gutter going in some places? It's moving so fast, so it'll be here before we know it.
It will be. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Tubbs. Item number 6 is, sorry, if you guys could just bear with me, and I've got a little bit of a cold. Item number 6 is approval of the agenda. Is there anyone who would like to make a motion to approve the agenda for the September 9th council meeting as printed?
So moved. Second.
All right, that's a motion by Councilman Wiggins and a second by Pro Tem Washington. Are there any questions or comments? Hearing none, Ms. Webb?
Voting by Pro Tem Washington.
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Item number 7 is visitors to address the council, and we have none tonight. Item number 8 is unfinished business. 8A is ordinances and resolutions of a permanent nature. We have none tonight. Item number 9 is new business. 9A is ordinances and resolutions of a permanent nature. 9A1 is a first reading ordinance of conditional use approval to locate a service station in a C3 general commercial zoning district located at the south of Owen Parkway and east of US Highway 43. Ms. Ram.
Yes, this item comes with a favorable recommendation from the Planning Commission. They have also recommended the following conditions to be considered by council. No overnight parking to be allowed on the site, a 20-foot landscape buffer along Highway 43, a 10-foot landscape buffer along the south property line, and all facades of the building must match. There will be a public hearing on that item on September the 23rd.
Okay, so that public hearing will be at our next meeting. This is a first reading. Is there anyone who would like to offer that for a first reading?
So offered.
Okay, that's offered by Councilwoman Dykes. Item number 9A2 is a first reading ordinance of conditional use approval to locate an automotive service station in a C3, general commercial zoned property located at 2511 Lurleen B. Wallace Boulevard. Ms. Ram.
This item comes with a favorable recommendation from the Planning Commission with the condition that all facades match as shown in Exhibit A, which is in your packet. There will also be a public hearing on that item on the 23rd.
Okay, so the public hearing is at the next meeting. This is a first reading. Is there anyone who would like to offer that for a first reading?
So often.
All right, that's offered by Councilman Aiken. 9A3 is a first reading ordinance adopting the fiscal year 2025 general fund operational budget. Mr. McGee.
Yes, ma'am. This is the first reading of our 2025 general fund budget. It's just over $48 million, and it was approved at our August 19th Finance Committee meeting.
Okay, is there anyone who would like to offer that as a first reading?
So offered.
All right, that's offered by Councilman Wiggins. 9A4 is a first reading ordinance adopting the fiscal year 2025 water and sewer fund operational budget. Mr. McGee.
Yes, ma'am. This was also approved at our August 19th Finance Committee meeting. It is a just over $12 million budget for the water and sewer fund.
Been trying to kill that finance committee down there, haven't you, Mr. McGee?
Been a busy month.
Yeah. All right, so it's a first reading of the fiscal year 2025 water and sewer fund operational budget. Is there anyone who would like to offer that for a first reading?
So offered.
All right, that's offered by Councilman Wiggins. Item number 9A5 is a first reading ordinance authorizing the city administrator to enter a cooperative agreement with Tuscaloosa County for public infrastructure repair, rehabilitation, and construction. Mr. Davis.
All right, yes, we've had these agreements before. The law's changed and now requires this to be done by ordinance. It's a 3-year limit, and it allows the city to work with the county on various construction projects and things of that nature.
Okay, is there anyone who would like to offer that as a first reading?
So offered.
All right, that's offered by Councilman Wiggins. Item number 9A6 is a first reading ordinance amending Chapter 54 pertaining to inspection of hotel register. Mr. Davis.
Yes, this is requested by the city prosecutor. It helps in the criminal prosecution of human trafficking cases, and so we'd ask that this be considered.
Okay, is there anyone who would like to offer that as a first reading?
So offered.
All right, that's offered by Councilman Aiken. Item number 9A7 is a first reading ordinance declaring severe weather preparedness tax holiday. Mr. McGee.
Yes, ma'am. This is the severe weather preparedness tax holiday. It is the weekend of February 21st through the 23rd, I believe. And we have traditionally participated in this.
Okay, so that's a first reading. It would be effective February 21st through 23rd for that weekend. Is there anyone who would like to offer that for a first reading?
So offered.
It's offered by Councilwoman Dykes. Item number 9A8 is a first reading ordinance amending Chapter 74 pertinent to fees for water and sanitary sewer. Mr. Davis.
Yes, this is an update on our fee rates. It has nothing to do with water rates or sewer rates. It's just fees primarily for new customers, tap fees, things of that nature, water meter fees. Again, it's for first reading only.
Okay, is there anyone who would like to offer that as a first reading?
So offered.
It's offered by Councilman Wiggins. Were you yelling at the ball game on Saturday too?
Sure was.
Item number 9B is resolutions of temporary nature. 9B1 is a resolution authorizing the purchase of furnishings package number 2 for the new Public Works building. Ms. Tubbs.
Yes, this will allow Public Works to move in to start buying the items that they need in package number 2 of the Public Works new building project.
Okay, so the form of that motion is to adopt the resolution authorizing the purchase of furnishings package number 2 for the new Public Works building in an amount not to exceed $25,000. Do I hear a motion?
So move. Second.
All right, that's a motion by Councilman Washington and a second by, Pro Tem Washington, and a second by Councilman Wiggins. Are there any questions or comments? Hearing none, Ms. Webb?
Voting with Pro Tem Washington.
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Item 9B2 is a resolution for special appropriation of library funding. Mr. McGee.
Yes, ma'am. This is a one-time special appropriation to the Tuscaloosa Public Library. It is a shared expense between ourselves, Tuscaloosa County and the City of Tuscaloosa. Our share is $72,000. It is to replace some flooring that has been damaged, I understand it.
Okay, so the form of that motion is to adopt the resolution authorizing the City of Northport to share in the cost of reflooring the Tuscaloosa Public Library in the amount of $72,026.35. Do I hear a motion?
So moved.
Second.
All right, so that's a motion by Councilman Wiggins and a second by Councilwoman Dykes. Are there any questions or comments? Hearing none, Ms. Webb.
Voting with Pro Tem Washington.
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. 9B3 is a resolution declaring an emergency and authorizing an emergency equipment purchase. Mr. Webb.
Yes, we had a pump go out in the Northwood Lake area a few weeks ago and had to get the pump on the water with an emergency declaration.
That is definitely an emergency. The form of that motion is to adopt the resolution declaring an emergency and authorize an emergency equipment purchase from Honeycutt, Inc. in the amount of $7,425 for a replacement pump for 18L pump station, and authorize the city administrator to execute the necessary documents needed to proceed with the emergency purchase. And I'll put that in the form of the motion. Do I have a second?
Second.
All right, that's a motion by President Bobo and a second by Councilman Wiggins. Are there any questions or comments? Hearing none, Ms. Webb.
Voting with Pro Tem Washington.
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Yes.
Now, item number 9B4 is a resolution awarding bid file 2403, furnishing water and wastewater chemicals. Mr. Webb.
These are the chemicals we use in bulk at both the water and the wastewater plants, and we bid them out on a yearly basis.
So the form of that motion is to adopt the resolution awarding the bid for water and wastewater chemicals, bid file 24-03, to the lowest bidders meeting specifications and having the lowest unit price as itemized in the attached bid tabulation, and to authorize the city administrator to approve as needed all requisitions for water and wastewater chemicals using the unit prices from said bid file. Do I hear a motion?
So move. Second.
All right, that's a motion by Pro Tem Washington and a second by Councilman Wiggins. Are there any questions or comments? Hearing none, Ms. Webb.
Voting with Pro Tem Washington.
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Item 9B5 is a resolution awarding bid file 24-04, furnishing water and wastewater supplies. Mr. Webb.
Yes, this is another yearly bid. These are all the items we use for water and wastewater repairs and maintenance throughout the year. Items such as fire hydrants, pipe, water meters.
Okay, so the form of that motion is to adopt the resolution awarding the bid for furnishing water and wastewater supplies, bid file 24-04, to the bidders meeting specifications and having the lowest unit price as itemized in the attached bid tabulation, and to authorize the city administrator to approve as needed all requisitions for water and wastewater supplies using unit prices from the said bid file. Do I hear a motion?
So move.
Second.
All right, that's a motion by Pro Tem Washington and a second by Councilman Aiken. Are there any questions or comments? Hearing none, Ms. Webb?
Voting Mayor Pro Tem Washington?
Yes. Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Yes. Item 9B6 is a resolution authorizing the mayor to execute an agreement with Metro Animal Shelter Incorporated for animal shelter services. Mr. Davis.
Yes, this is a 5-year contract between Northport, City of Tuscaloosa, Tuscaloosa County with the Metro Animal Shelter. Our percentage is 14%. The remaining 86% will be paid for by Tuscaloosa County and City of Tuscaloosa.
Okay, so the form of that motion is to adopt a resolution authorizing the mayor to execute an agreement with Metro Animal Shelter, Inc. for animal shelter services for a 5-year term, and authorize the city administrator to approve all requisitions pertaining to said agreement. Do I hear a motion?
So moved.
Second.
All right, that's a motion by Councilwoman Dykes and a second by Councilman Wiggins. Are there any questions or comments? Hearing none, Ms. Webb.
Voting Mayor Pro Tem Washington?
Yes. Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Yes. 9B7 is a resolution authorizing the city administrator to execute task order directive number 2 with the Cassidy Company Incorporated for the Highway 82 pump station, gravity sewer, and force main project. Ms. Tubbs.
This is for Cassidy and Company to perform services during construction for the Highway 82 pump station project.
Okay. So the form of that motion is to adopt the resolution authorizing the city administrator to execute task order directive number 2 with the Cassidy Company Incorporated in the amount of $357,085 for the Highway 82 pump station, gravity sewer, and force main project. Do I hear a motion?
So moved. Second.
All right, that's a motion by Councilman Wiggins and a second by Pro Tem Washington. Are there any questions or comments? Hearing none, Ms. Webb.
Voting Mayor Pro Tem Washington?
Yes. Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Yes. Item 9B8 is a resolution authorizing application to the Alabama Department of Public Health for the 2025 fluoridation grant. Ms. Tubbs.
Yes, this is a no-match grant. We're requesting $20,525 to replace the skid at the Northport water treatment plant.
Shout out to Miss Savannah Nelson for her grant work, grant finding and winning work. The form of that motion is to adopt the resolution authorizing application to the Alabama Department of Public Health for the 2025 fluoridation grant. Do I hear a motion?
So moved. Second.
All right, that's a motion by Councilman Wiggins and a second by Pro Tem Washington. Are there any questions or comments? Hearing none, Ms. Webb.
Voting Mayor Pro Tem Washington?
Yes. Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Yes. 9B9 is a resolution authorizing the city administrator to execute a contract with Southeast Appraisals for an as-needed appraisal services. Ms. Tubbs.
Yes, this authorizes us not to exceed $25,000 with Southeast Appraisal Services for as-needed appraisals.
All right, so the form of that motion is to adopt a resolution authorizing the city administrator to execute a contract with Southeast Appraisals for as-needed appraisal services in a not-to-exceed amount of $25,000. Do I hear a motion?
So move. Second.
All right, that's a motion by Pro Tem Washington and a second by Councilman Wiggins. Are there any questions or comments? Hearing none, Ms. Webb.
Voting Mayor Pro Tem Washington?
Yes. Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Yes. 9B10 is a resolution to reappoint Mr. Turnley Smith to the Historic Preservation Commission. Ms. Ram.
Yes, this recommendation comes from the admin committee. That term will expire on December 31st of 2026.
Okay, so the form of that motion is to adopt the resolution appointing Mr. Turnley Smith to seat 5 of the Historic Preservation Commission with his term ending on December 31st, 2026. Do I hear a motion?
So move. Second.
All right, that's a motion by Councilman Aiken and a second by Pro Tem Washington. Are there any questions or comments? Hearing none, Ms. Webb.
Voting with Pro Tem Washington?
Yes. Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Yes. 9B11 is a resolution to reappoint Mr. John Gordon to the Historic Preservation Commission. Ms. Ram.
This also comes with a favorable recommendation from the Administrative Committee, and that term will expire on December 31st of '26.
Okay, so the form of that motion is to adopt the resolution reappointing Mr. John Gordon to seat 7 of the Northport Historic Preservation Commission with the term ending on December 31st, 2026. Do I hear a motion?
So moved.
Second.
All right, that's a motion by Councilwoman Dykes and a second by Councilman Aiken. Are there any questions or comments? Hearing none, Ms. Webb?
Voting with Pro Tem Washington?
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Item number 9B12 is a resolution to reappoint Mrs. Frances Poole to the Historic Preservation Commission. Ms. Ram?
This also comes with a recommendation from the Administrative Committee, and that term will expire on December 31st of 2026.
Okay, so the form of that motion is to adopt the resolution reappointing Ms. Frances Poole to seat number 6 of the Historic Preservation Commission with term ending on December 31st, 2026. Do I hear a motion?
So moved.
Second.
All right, that's a motion by Councilman Wiggins and a second by Councilman Aiken. Are there any questions or comments? Hearing none, Ms. Webb?
Voting with Pro Tem Washington?
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. 9C is consent agenda. This ranges from minutes, bill listings, and PO requisitions. The form of the motion is to approve the consent agenda for the September 9th, 2024 meeting, council meeting as printed. Do I hear a motion?
So moved.
Second.
All right, that's a motion by Councilman Wiggins and a second by Councilman Aiken. Are there any questions or comments? Hearing none, Ms. Webb?
Voting with Pro Tem Washington?
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Item number 10 is reports of special committees of council. Do we have any? Hearing none, we will move to item number 11. We have 2 public hearings tonight from the planning department. Speakers, please do not approach the council dais while in session unless you're given specific permission. Let's see, 11A is engineering, 11B is legal department, and those both have none. 11C is the planning and inspections department. We have 2. 11C1 is a second reading ordinance for amendment to the zoning ordinance to table 4.1 allowable uses and table 4.2 table of dimensional standards. Ms. Ram?
Yes, this item comes with a favorable recommendation from the Planning Commission and is ready for a public hearing.
Okay, so I'll open the floor for public hearing for agenda item 11C1. Is there anyone here who would like to speak for or against it? Hearing none, I'll close the floor for public hearing on agenda item 11C1. Form of the motion is to approve the ordinance for amendment to the zoning ordinance to table 4.1 allowable uses and table 4.2 table of dimensional standards. Do I hear a motion?
So move. Second.
All right, that's a motion by Pro Tem Washington and a second by Councilman Wiggins. Are there any questions or comments? Hearing none, Ms. Webb?
Voting with Pro Tem Washington?
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. 11C2 is a second reading ordinance for rezoning of approximately 15.48 acres located north of Oak Way and west of Leeward Avenue to RS1. Ms. Ram?
Yes, ma'am. This item comes with a favorable recommendation from the Planning Commission, and it also comes with the consent of the owner, and it is ready for a public hearing.
Okay, so I'll open the floor for public hearing for agenda item 11C2. Is there anyone who would like to speak for or against this item? Hearing none, I'll close the floor for public hearing for agenda item 11C2. Form of that motion is to approve the ordinance for rezoning of approximately 15.48 acres located north of Oak Way and west of Leeward Avenue to RS1. Do I hear a motion?
So moved.
Second.
It's a motion by Councilman Wiggins and a second by Councilman Aiken. Are there any questions or comments? Hearing none, Ms. Webb?
Voting with Pro Tem Washington?
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Item 11D is the police department business. We have none. Item 12 is city administrator's business.
Yes, ma'am.
Ms.
I
Webb?
have a couple of items tonight. The first is to remind the public that we do have a come and go public education meeting regarding the redistricting proposal. That will be this Thursday here in the auditorium from 5:30 to 6:30. It is a come and go event. There will be no presentation, but you can review the maps and submit comments. The next item to remind you all of is that we are receiving applications through the Northport Redevelopment Authority for the 2024 Facade Improvement Program. Feel free to check out the city's website for all the information along with our social media posts. That's all.
Good. Okay. Item number 13 is departmental business. We have none. Item number 14 is mayor and council member business. We'll begin with the Honorable Mayor Hinton.
Thank you, Madam President. Just wanted to make a few comments about a little visit I had this past week. I stopped by the senior center on Park Street and enjoyed a good meal there with the seniors, lunchtime, and it cost a whole lot, a donation of $1.25 for that meal. And it was a good room of people in there, but certainly I'd like to see more. We had chicken and dumplings and had a lot more chicken than we did dumplings. We had vegetables, dessert, bread, milk, juice, really a fine, nurturing meal, and was enjoyed by everyone. But this is a wonderful program for our seniors in Northport, and many listening today, no doubt, could benefit by coming and being a part of this. Suggest you call Focus 50 before you come, because the numbers of meals they have are limited, but they'll make arrangements if they know in advance for this. But remember that, and let's have a large group participating in that each week. Thank you.
Thank you, Mayor Hinton. City Administrator Webb, could you please call Focus and let them know that Mayor Hinton is counting his dumplings? We have no new business in District 1, although we are very glad to have Focus on 50 Plus over at the community center. They've been a welcome addition to our community. Item C is District 2, Pro Tem Washington.
Yes, ma'am. I just want to let people know again that we're starting back tutoring, free for the kindergarten through 12th youth tutoring in partnership with Academics in Motion, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, starting at 6 o'clock to 7:15 at the Northport Community Center. On Thursdays, 6 to 7:15 at the Robert Hassan Community Center. And this flyer be going around, so it's people can just register to go. And normally they have probably about 30 tutors there each night, so you must register and just get on the list and come out if you need it. It's not just for the city of Northport, it's for the entire county. If you make it there or registered, you're welcome to come. Thank you.
Thank you, Pro Tem Washington. Next we have District 3, Councilman Wiggins.
None at this time.
Thank you. So next we have District 4, Councilwoman Dykes.
Nothing at this time, thank you.
Thank you. District number 5, Councilman Aiken.
Nothing tonight, ma'am.
All right, item number 15 is adjournment. The form of the meeting is to adjourn, the form of that motion is to adjourn the meeting at 6:13 p.m. Do I hear a motion?
So moved.
Second.
All right, that's a motion by Councilman Wiggins and a second by Pro Tem Washington. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
We are adjourned.